Welcome back to the Comstock Clan.
Today we have a weekly grocery haul for you. This includes a little bit from Costco and a little bit from Natural Grocers, mostly produce and a couple extra things.
Before we get started, I wanted to share something special with you. This is our grocery inventory quick sheet. This is an inventory system that we use to keep track of what on earth we're going to buy. This thing is a lifesaver.
One of the things we use it for is to take a really quick inventory of what we have on hand to make sure that we're not buying anything extra.
If you're new here, we're Kevin and Christy, and at the Comstock Clan, we share ways we're building our family culture of faith, family, fun, and freedom. Let's get going and see what we got. Starting on the left over here, or the right, depending on which way you look at it, we have our raw milk.
We get our raw milk from a local farmer. The cows are pasture raised and it is A2 milk.
Next, we have cat food. This gets mixed in with a little bit of the milk and some of the strawberries, and it's kind of crunchy, slightly gamey. After a while, the kids get used to it.
And Breslin loves it for breakfast.
Yes, she does. We refer to her as the little kitty. Speaking of strawberries, we have 2 packs of strawberries. We will do 1 pack with 1 breakfast. So that's 2 breakfasts there. Behind the strawberries, we're giving these organic apples a shot because we've been buying inorganic apples for the last couple times. So we're going to give the organic apples a shot.
Costco used to have really good organic apple selection, and I feel like that's gone down recently.
Behind the apples, we have pineapple. We're going to do some more dried pineapple. Are we doing fermented pineapple with this or no?
That's up to Asher. If Asher wants to do fermented pineapple, great.
It's either going to get fermented or dried and eat. We have oranges. We like throwing the oranges in with a lunch. Honestly, I've noticed the kids like them in the middle of the day. It's a great pick-me-up. We go out on a walk after lunch. Moving on, we have berries. This is 2 separate meals. We'll mix all these together. Goes great with pancakes or hash browns and bacon, anything like that. It adds a nice variety of fresh fruit in the kids' diet.
And now, berries are something that, number 1, they're not exactly in season right now, but number 2, I believe that the prices are going up. We do normally get all organic. I believe these 2 were substituted. One of the things that we have talked about is that this is like $70 worth of berries. We have decided to be okay with for now. But we are aware of the fact that if we need to cut something out of our grocery budget to make it drop quickly, then the berries are something that we can take out.
Yes.
And when I say 70, that does include the strawberries as well.
Yes. So behind the strawberries, we have kiwi. It's great. Love it. And
you're having a really hard time eating it with the skin on, though. You gave me some kiwi the other day, and it was peeled.
Somebody mentioned in one of our Azure hauls that if you eat skin, it's good for you. I'm trying. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright, next we have pears. I was really excited to get these because they're coming in season.
My turn.
She's back! Pears are just generally really good in season. You do have to let them sit out and ripen so that they are soft and sweet and delicious. We have the veggies from Costco. We have some cucumbers. We just roll these in the salad, cut them up. We usually peel
like a third of it.
A third of it off and keep some of the peel on there. We've got 2 packs of Brussels sprouts. This will generally be 2 meals per bag, so we've got 4 servings of Brussels sprouts here. Thankfully, a lot of our kids love Brussels sprouts, which I didn't like them as a kid. We just started eating them like a few years ago, and I love them. Not even a few years ago.
Like less than a year.
Yeah. Next we have green beans. Honestly, I love the green beans from Costco. They are well priced. They're usually trimmed for you, so you don't have to worry about it. They're organic and they're delicious. And I found that Natural Grocers green bean prices are kind of crazy. So again, 2 meals per bag. So we've got 4 servings. Sometimes these will get served together. Not always do we just do 1 vegetable. Next we have our mix of zucchini and squash. I don't love this, but some of our kids do, and you do.
I like the combination. I add it in the stir fry or just roast it on the grill.
Next we have peppers. This is something that we tried from Azure this past month, and we were really happy with the peppers, but we are going to be filling in with some peppers from Costco, I have a hard time getting them from Vitamin Cottage. And so we usually just go this route, and they're always there, they're always easy, they're always beautiful. So, which is just kind of weird. And then lastly from Costco, we have a pack of tomatoes. We have talked about this before. We throw these in our salad, and we used to get like big full tomatoes, but after growing those ourselves, you really kind of lost the taste for tomatoes from the store. And so these
There's not even
are a little bit more edible than the bigger ones. Next over here we have our order from Natural Grocers. A lot of produce, and then just like over here we have a bag of cat food, which is not part of our weekly grocery haul. We have a few items over here that aren't quite part of our weekly grocery haul. It's more of a life happened and we ran out from our monthly stock. Actually, over here we have a few things that we haven't moved into our monthly purchasing yet because that is a little bit of a phase to get there. Mainly we have 8 heads of romaine, 8 heads of green leaf, 8 heads of red leaf, collard greens, some kale, rainbow chard. That was supposed to actually be dandelion greens. We have 2
heads of celery.
Heads of celery that can just be cut up for a snack and served with peanut butter or hummus. And then we have 2 bags full of broccoli. Again, this will be about 4 servings of broccoli that kind of gets intermixed with the green beans and the Brussels.
Broccoli and Brussels together is actually really good.
Yes, it is. And then we have 6 avocados.
Guacamole.
Some more cucumbers. Kevin likes the combination of cucumbers from Costco, the English, and then the ones that are just normal cucumbers. We also have 2 things of cilantro. I should say that we do get all of our groceries delivered through Instacart, which is such a blessing. It saves so much time.
Oh man.
We've calculated how much it costs, and it's worth it because, oh my goodness, I'd much rather go hiking than go to the grocery store. Lastly, we have 8 dozen eggs here. These are just the pasture eggs, pasture raised, cage-free, good
Natural Grocer brand eggs
from Natural Grocers. We prefer to buy our eggs locally, but this time of year where we live, there's not a lot of eggs available. Lastly, we have 6 whole chicken. We will normally do 3 whole chicken for 1 meal for our family. You'll usually do them on the Traeger. I think you're going to share that at some point in time.
Yeah.
And we'll do 3 whole chickens and then make broth. And so we try and do it on Sunday night and Wednesday night to make sure that we have fresh chicken broth throughout the entire week.
Yeah. Let's go over the pricing and see how much everything costs.
Okay, so this pile over here from Natural Grocers was $247.06. Now we also have the chicken over here, which was $62.94, and the eggs, which are $50.32. So let me jump over here. All right, the Costco order over here is $205.86. And here we have the cat food that we're going to take out, which is $24.04. So the 2 of these added together is $315.52. Now we also have the milk share, which is
$268 for the month.
So one of the things that we've talked about is that we spend $300 a week on produce, which, yay, I'm happy that we are able to encourage our children to eat healthy food like this. That's a huge win. $300 a week just on produce is kind of insane. One of the things that we have talked about is that the lettuce alone is about $70. We talked about the berries alone being about $70. I think we are going to heavily focus on growing our own lettuce. We can do that. What do we realize? It's like $3,000 a year that we'll save. Before we go, I want to remind you one last time to grab the grocery inventory sheet in the description below. Food prices are going up, and this is something that you do not want to be wasting food. Using this inventory can help make sure that you're not buying things that you do not need.
Thanks for joining us on our weekly grocery haul. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. We will see you next time.